This was my dad's 1972 Jeep Land Rover. What a beast. I guess this is how the fascination for Jeeps really started for me over 40 years ago. My neighbor had one, my uncle had one, my granddad had one. It was one of those off-road, go-anywhere vehicles that if you live by the Andes Mountains and you like fishing and hunting, that's where you drove. Since then, I have had 5 Jeeps myself. And what makes this trip special today is the fact that my son and I will be taking my new 2021 JL Rubicon off-road for the first time. And it just happened to be Father's Day. This particular trail is called Gooderham. It's about 2 hours and 40 minutes from Toronto. And I was happy that once we got there, there was not a gate or a boulder blocking the entrance of the trail, which is often the case with other spots. One day, my dream is to drive this Jeep all the way south to San Juan and the Andes Mountains and take this beast to where it all started for me. So you might as well subscribe because you're not going to want to miss this. I would have liked to have done more filming outside the car, but the bugs were relentless. You couldn't stay out there for 30 seconds that they were all over you. My son calls them paparazzi. This trail was exactly what I was looking for because I wanted something challenging but not too extreme. And this place has big rocks, steep hills, water. It basically has it all. So for anybody that wants to have a great day out on the trail, I highly recommend it. The trail gets a little tight at times, and you gotta choose the right lines. I chose the right side of this tree. It seemed to have a bit more room than on the left. The amazing 84:1 gear ratio of these Jeeps makes crawling over rocks, hills, water almost effortless. In this hill, for instance, I am in low-wheel drive, first gear, and I'm not touching the gas. I don't have a winch yet, so I have to be really careful when going through water, because really that's the only obstacle you can't fully see. You don't know if it's soft underneath, you don't know how deep it is, and the last thing you want when wheeling by yourself and not having a winch is to get stuck. This obstacle coming up is probably one of the more challenging ones you encounter on the trail. I was in low-wheel drive, first gear, and I lightly feathered the throttle on our way up. And my son was kind enough to sacrifice his body and feed the paparazzi. This was a nice steep climb, but with a clean rock and excellent grip, most 4x4 vehicles will easily get to the top. Overall, this trail was amazing. We had so much fun. We came home in one piece. We didn't break anything. And the performance of the Rubicon was absolutely off the charts. I can't believe how good these cars are getting. And to end the video, I would like to thank my son for making my Father's Day very, very special.